Best garage upgrade you can have is a TV. Wife steals a TV, piss on it. I'll go to the garage, watch TV, and fuck around with stuff that I probably need to work on. Get it done. Back in this garage again. About to do some TV mounting. So I got this old Vizio 42-inch LCD dual TV. So back in 2007 when I bought this thing new, I paid $1,400 for it. And I had a little bitty dorm room that went in, and they didn't know the LCDs as good as they do now. But that motor scooter puts off some heat. You can only run it like 30 minutes to an hour at a time in the dorm room, and then you'd have to open the doors and the windows because it would clear you out. So I figured I could put it in here, and if I'm working in the garage, it's cold, just turn TV on, watch the tube, heat the garage up. I mean, it's just been sitting in a room, not doing anything, so I figured, it still works. So I got this wall mount. Gonna try to figure this thing out, and then see if I can't mount it on this wall. See how it goes. So the first thing, gotta make sure the TV's gonna fit on this wall. So I measured from that beam to here because you don't want no interferences with the doors swinging, and it's 44 inches. And the TV, I measured it all the way across, and the TV is 41 inches across from the edge to the edge. So should be good if I can get it somewhat clear. And another thing to help easier to find a stud, so I imagine there's going to be a stud on this side of the outlet, and there's probably going to be a stud on this side of this outlet. But I'm going to get my stud finder out and exactly find where it's at. And I'm pretty sure there's one there. Anyways, first step. So I found a new problem because I was measuring. Measure 3 times, mark 2 times, cut once. So I can get it steady there for a second. So this is your mount. Mounts like that, or you can mount it like this, or however the hell you need to mount it. Well, it said it was in the dimensions of mine, but I'm missing about 4 inches to get to it. So we're going back to Walmart. So I just ran to Walmart. It was hell, but I exchanged the little one I had and got a bigger one. And it's not that much difference. The last one ended at 47. It was like from 30 to 47. This one's from 47 to 70 inches. Weight capacity is 80 pounds. See if this one here works. So I will say one thing. This other one I got is a lot heavier duty made than the last one. I mean, the last one, it was literally going to mount on something that was thinner than this. That is what your TV is going to mount to, onto one stud. On this here, I think I can hit 2 studs. So I think it'll be way better. It's $20 more than the other one. So first thing I'm going to do is, before we even do anything measuring, we're going to take this plate off. I'm going to put these on it and make sure it mounts before I go any further. Save some time. So this TV mounting universal kit, it's like an erector set nightmare. I think the reason why is because the instructions are so vague, and like they're universal, so they're universal instructions, and they send you all this crap that if you might not even use it, but it makes it more confusing reading all the different instructions that you might not even need. but this is what I got so far. There's a grommet, and you got your bolts with a washer on a bar, and you mount these two to lock it in. And I have it this is just a test fit. It's not tight. Still moves around a little bit. Next thing, before I mount it all up, I'm gonna pull each thing out individually and put some Loctite, hold it all in so I ain't gotta worry about it later. And then I'll start mounting stuff on the wall and go from there. So I got it all Loctited, cinched in. She's not no loosey-goosey no more. She's pretty there. So now I gotta start working on the wall mount. Yay! So like I said earlier, measure 5 times, cut once. So on across here, little bitty pinholes with this little thin nail. I mean, the mount's gonna cover most of it, so I'm really not worried about these little holes. But usually, if you look at your socket, there'll be a stud on one side of it because it's mounted to it from the side. So I just ran up where I was wanting to put it, and I just kind of started tapping little holes, hit the stud, went this way until I didn't hit it, marked it. And I laid the mount up here, went across to where else it marked it. I knew where the center stud is here, center here. So I drilled my pilot holes. My cordless drill batteries are crapped out finally, so had to use Old Faithful Black & Decker corded machine, 6 amp. I call this thing the wrist breaker because it has no braking, has the faster you pull, the harder you pull, it has 1 speed on and off. So it is 1,000,000 miles an hour or it is stopped and it spins to a still. No braking, 1 speed. Watch out. Anyways, she mounted up pretty good. She's sturdy, flush against the wall all around. I leveled it. It's real close. It's a little bit off, but there's a swivel. See how it kind of pivots there, so you'll be able to just a little bit. It's not gonna be able to like save you from a lot, but of course you got your little adjustment here. But anyways, I'm gonna clean up, and I don't know if I'm gonna wait on the wife or I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna do it myself. So I'm gonna do this myself. I'm recording it just in case shit goes north, south, east, fucking west. Try again.